What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogreboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2019 movie We Summon the Darkness. So, this movie follows Alexis and her two friends who are going to a heavy metal concert, and they meet these guys and invite them to join them at Alexis' father's house, and things take a total turn when Alexis and the girls start going crazy on these guys and start tormenting them and torturing them and stuff and trying to kill them because they believe they're Satan worshippers. And we find out that Alexis is the daughter of this preacher who has this cult going on, and they're trying to kill people that they think are Satan worshippers. This movie takes a big turn in the middle of it. I did not expect that twist to come at all. When I heard the plot synopsis for this movie, I had never watched any trailer, so I didn't know what I was fully getting into, but I just figured that this was going to be a movie where the Satan worshippers are trying to attack the girls and stuff, but they kind of flipped it on its head and did something a little different. You don't see very many movies where the girls are the villains like this and stuff and everything, and we still do get a final girl because one of them has a change of heart and stuff towards the beginning of the movie and everything, so we still get the final girl and everything, but it surprised me at how much this movie subverted my expectations and stuff, because it was not at all what I expected, and I found it to be really enjoyable. And I think the cast in here are great, especially Alexandra Daddario as Alexis. I think she just does a really great job, but I think all of them are good. And Johnny Knoxville plays her dad, the preacher, and he doesn't have a lot of screen time, but the little bit that he does have, he's great in here, and it was awesome getting to see him do something a little bit different. I thought this was going to be more of a comedy, and it does have some humor in it. It's more of like a dark horror comedy and everything. It does have little sprinkles of humor and stuff, but it also takes itself seriously enough that you can get invested in the story and care about the characters, and I really like that about this movie. I did not expect that, and it's a fun time. I really enjoyed it. My friend Lee from Lebo Man Reviews has done a review on this movie. He did it, I think, last year, and that's actually how I first really started here. I had heard of this movie when it first came out and had kind of forgot about it, and then his review reminded me of it, and I picked it up last year after watching his review and decided to throw it in my 31 Days of Horror this year and everything. And I'm glad that I finally watched it, because this movie is really good and everything. It's really entertaining, and like I said, all of the cast are great, but Alexandra Daddario especially, she goes over the top crazy, and I love it when she plays crazy characters. I loved her in the Texas Chainsaw 3D movie, which I might be in the minority on that, but I thought she was one of the highlights of that movie, and I love her in this movie. She's great in here. She's good at playing crazy characters. I'd love to see her play a Ghostface someday. But yeah, We Summon the Darkness is a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with it. It's crazy, and it even has a few emotional moments too. There's a few parts in here that I didn't expect that were kind of emotional too, so I thought that was kind of cool. So all in all, I wouldn't say it's one of the best movies ever made or anything, but I do enjoy it. I think it's a pretty good movie, so I'd say I'd give We Summon the Darkness a 7 out of 10. Or no, actually I'd give it an 8 out of 10. 7 is a little bit too low because this movie is really enjoyable. So I'd say I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it that much. Yeah, so anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of We Summon the Darkness, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.